This is part one of a two-part discussion on the introduction to color theory. In this video, I will discuss and demonstrate basic color mixing. For you as an artist, a better understanding of color will improve your overall artwork. Every color has three basic properties: hue, value, and intensity. These three properties construct the unique tonal structure of each individual color. In part one, we will be looking at hue and value. Part two will be devoted to intensity or saturation because it is so involved. Let's start by looking at hue. Hue is essentially the true color as referenced on the color wheel. No neutrals such as white, black, brown, or gray have been added to the color. On the color wheel beside me, I have the three primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. Yellow is usually at the top of the color wheel and is the lightest of all the hues. Violet is the darkest. The primary colors cannot be made, yet they make up all the other colors on the color wheel. Next, we have the secondary colors, which are made up of two primary colors. Yellow and red make orange, and blue and yellow make green. Red and blue make violet. Finally, we have the intermediate or tertiary colors, which are created by mixing equal parts of a primary color with its neighboring secondary color. Tertiary colors have hyphened names. The primary color is always listed first, such as yellow-orange, which, not surprisingly, is made up of yellow and orange. Red-orange is made up of red and orange. Red-violet is made up of red and violet. Blue-violet is made up of blue and violet. Blue-green is made up of blue and green. Yellow-green is made up of yellow and green. That completes the color wheel, and now we are going to go on to talk about value and how value affects color. Value refers to light and dark. A value scale consists of black, grays, and white. To change the value of a color, you can use the neutrals black, white, gray, or mix it with the colors complementary, which is a hue across from it on the color wheel. An example of complementary colors would be yellow and violet. We will talk more about complementary colors when we talk about intensity in part two. Here we have the beginnings of a value scale using color. Black is on one side, white is on the other side, and the true color or hue is in the center. To lighten a color, you will need to add white. When you lighten a color with white, it is called a tint. You can make a color darker using black, gray, or its complementary color. The darker version of the color is called a shade. A painting or drawing that uses one color plus blacks and whites is called a monochromatic color scheme. Mono meaning one, chroma meaning color. Altogether, one color. Values are used to create depth in paintings and drawings, as well as create interest. The contrast in value creates the illusion of a 3D object on a 2D surface. As you can see here, the light areas of the object pull forward towards the viewer, and the dark areas recess back into space, giving the sphere a rounded look. As you continue to work with color in your paintings, drawings, and designs, continue to experiment with the placement and the mixing of the hues to learn more about color and how to use it effectively to create dynamic, rich pieces of art.